Well, if ever there was a time. Well, everybody give a big round of applause for Lily. Sound seems to be grounding Reverend Pat and all she's been doing lately. Well, lately you are a very, very busy woman. Okay, extremely busy. You are attending, you are pursuing a Doctor of Ministry in a program at EDS. What's that?
Episcopal Divinity School in Cambridge.
I didn't know that acronym. You probably thought I knew what that was, right? Because I don't have to type this, Richie knows. And also, you are the chair for the Global Justice Team for MCC.
Yes.
Talk about that. How did that come about? Is that your brainchild?
No, actually, when the Reverend Nancy Wilson became moderator of our denomination, she came to me and said that she wanted to start 4 teams in the denomination that would handle sort of broader-based work, and that she wanted me to head the Global Justice Team. So I agreed to do that, and in the, I guess, has it been 3 years, 2.5 years, that we've been in operation. We've done work in Jamaica, work in Nigeria, work in Malaysia, work in Pakistan. We have...
now those are 4 traditionally very, very homophobic nations.
They are very difficult nations to work in. Our focus is not so much to start a church as to coalition with or connect with groups or people on the ground who are seeking social change, working for social justice for queer people, and join them in that effort, support them in that effort. If at a certain point in time a spiritual community should develop out of that, great. But we see our work in terms of furthering social justice as what best honors the gospel mandate.
Oh. And who would think that there would be a need for such thing, with so much support, not support, so much visibility concerning religious issues, social justice issues. We have the United Nations, for God's sake, and still they haven't been able to manage this. And you've been able, in a short amount of time, to affect so much change.
Well, the truth is, no matter what kind of laws nations have on the books, those laws do not normally or necessarily change the reality for people on the ground, people living in those nations. So, for example, you know, while there might be laws that prohibit discrimination or, you know, battering someone in a demonstration, as we saw in Eastern Europe last week, those laws, no one enforces.
What happened for the YouTube audience? What happened in Eastern Europe?
Well, in Sarajevo, they held the first LGBT Pride Festival ever in Bosnia and Herzegovina. And so a bunch of, a small mob of fairly extremist people, some people might characterize them as skinheads, but probably all of them weren't skinheads. But at any rate, they attacked people coming out of an art festival, which was the opening program for this Pride celebration, and 8 people ended up in jail. And the organizers have received numerous death threats. And so this past weekend, MCC, the Global Justice Team, issued an action alert to our congregants and supporters around the globe, calling them to really deluge the Sarajevo government with emails and demands that they protect our people and that they immediately pass legislation that will guarantee that.
Well, oddly enough, there has been little to no media coverage concerning this. I mean,
there's a little media coverage in the queer press, and if you're on, if you get, you know, mail services about global situations, you'll get it. But it's not, you know, it's not front page of the New York Times.